Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to perform CRUD operations using Flutter and Supabase. Supabase I can introduce you, so that is a best one of a best alternative for Firebase. Uh, so we can use so many backend frameworks with Flutter. Uh, so uh, if I tell you something about Supabase, Supabase is a new open source Firebase alternative with a relational database management system called uh, PostgreSQL, authentication, storage, and serverless functions. All are there. I will show you one by one. So the main difference is that Firebase is a document store, whereas Supabase is based on PostgreSQL, a relational SQL based database management system. So here I show you how to perform CRUD operations with Supabase and Flutter. So if you are decided to integrate the Supabase as your backend solution in your next Flutter project, so this video will give you a solid start within next few minutes. Okay, so try to build this simple to-do application by understanding how the Flutter app parses data with the Supabase project. So it's super easy. You can learn more about the difference with other backend solutions in Flutter. So first of all, I show you what are the prerequisites. Before starting a new Flutter project, we need to install the Flutter SDK and set up the development environment, uh, and you have to sign up to the Supabase. So here I'll show you. Here I already signed up to the Supabase. So yeah, if I log out and log in again, yeah, I can log out here. uh, no issue. You can easily sign up to the Supabase and create a new organization here. It's free. Also you can select price plans when you are starting, but it's not mandatory. You can go ahead with the free plan. So here I created the user management project. So I'll create a new project uh, for you, for show you that how I'm going to explain how to perform CRUD operations using the to-do application. Okay, here this is the task, to-do task manager. I'll give the name. Okay. So database password. Uh, can give you a password. It's not much stronger, but it's okay, I think. No, it's not okay. Okay, it should much stronger. Okay, okay. Also you can generate a password here. I'll generate a password. See what will happen. Okay. Then create new. Okay, here the project can, as I explained, you can select a price plan. So initially I go ahead with free plan. Okay, create a new project. Okay, it's already created. Here you can see project API keys, project configurations. These are very important and useful in the future. So here in the site dashboard, you can see uh, we can add tables. Okay, uh, database, authentication, storage, edge functions. What are the edge functions? So you can see uh, so many functionalities we can utilize in this Supabase project. Okay, so I'm going to create a table. So because we are going to perform only the CRUD operations. Okay, so in my next future videos I will show you how to perform authentication and other services. Okay. So here in database, if I click on database, here table, here you can create a new table, to do table, uh, okay, that's my name. Okay, so here you can give a description, to do table. So here this is very important. RLS, enable row level security. So anyone have with the anon key, or else the key, they can modify your data, log into your project and modify the system. So you have to enable row level security when you are going to the public. Okay, when you are deploying your application to production. And initially I'll disable this one because we are going to only the testing, and for this is for our just knowledge. Okay, here we can add columns. mm, I'll add some columns. uh, Task, so that's, you can select the data type, select text, null, it's not primary. Then I let status, so that's data type is boolean. Default one is false. Okay, yeah, default one is false. Actually, then I will add created at column, the task created that. So I'll give the time zone, timestamp. Okay? So you can give the now. Okay, so I'll save the table. So that's all what you have to do in the front end, sorry, back end. So it's creating the table for us, and they have 4 columns. Size is 16 KB, no was up to now, and table name is to do table. Here's the description. The schema is public, and you can see, you can enter triggers, functions, extensions, you can add roles. Okay, so many functions. so many operations, you can so many settings you can done with Supabase. So it's super easy. And let me go to the front end development part. So in the front end side, let me show you how the implementations done. So here I already done everything for you, and I have written a Medium article, and there you can see uh, the all codes. Okay, so go there, and you can see also here. So there here I created a new Flutter project, and there have the main dot file. Inside the main dot file, I used the package. Okay, we can, using the package, we can easily integrate Supabase into our Flutter project. Okay, that's called Supabase Flutter. So I run uh, Flutter pub add Supabase Flutter uh, into my project, and run Flutter pub get command in the terminal, and uh, let it go again to the main and there at the when the initializing, we need to initialize the Supabase into our application. Okay, so in this, using this, there you have to give these two parameters. First one is URL, the second one is anon key. So those URL and anon key you can get from these your project. Okay, we created a to do task manager, and there you can see at the bottom here the project URL. This is the project URL, so I copy that one and go and paste here. So this is the project URL I pasted. Then the anon key, oh, that will call API key, that also call. So I also replace that one. uh, yeah, so that's all. So then they have the UI. Okay, UI. So you can see what will happen in the UI. Here in UI have the title and the leads, the tasks list have to add here, and here have a text editor and text field, and here have the two floating action buttons. One is for add this task to the table, and one is for the refreshing purposes. Okay, so that code you can get from my Medium article, and so all are whole code I added there. And so next one is you have to create a Supabase handler file. So I create, for easiness of handle these all CRUD operations, adding, reading, deleting, updating, from one place. You can do it from one place. That's called Supabase handler. Uh, so my project has two files. So one is Supabase handler, and the other one is main.dart. So here you can learn everything, and you can customize in your own way, and use Supabase with your Flutter project. So add data method I perform like this. They have try catch block and Supabase dot instance dot client from our table name, uh, and the upsert mean you can insert a uh, uh, new data row to the table, and you can Here I added a snack bar. You can add anything to notice that that was done correctly, saved correctly. Okay. Then the read data method. So in there we can read all the data rows. Okay. So supabase.instance.client.from to table dot select. So likewise you can perform update. Okay, so here I update the status, so then you can delete data using Supabase instance client from to table delete match what is the ID. So all the row related to that ID will delete. Okay, so that's all about the front end. Here I wanted to show you those simple operations how we can perform. Also you can see, I'll show you how I got from how I got these all things. Okay, here you can see so here you can see in Supabase Flutter, the libraries community supported. So client libraries, these are the libraries. Okay, or Supabase Flutter, that plugin, that library. So it's very useful, and it's officially announced by Supabase and recommended by Supabase. Okay, so here you can see what are the functions it's loading, what are the functions you can use uh, in Flutter projects to call to the database and get services from it. Okay, here how you can add uh, the Supabase Flutter plugin, and here how you can fetch data. uh, Here you can insert data, here you can update, upsert, delete. So likewise you can see all the functions how you can perform in Flutter application to realize the Supabase database. Okay, so let me run the project once again, and I will show you how to perform CRUD operations with Flutter and Supabase. Okay, so it's running now. Okay, now it's running, and I already added one task, so that is status is, I'll show you in the table. uh, so they have already a one task, so that is showing here. uh, I'll add another task. Okay, task 2, and I add that one. uh, you can see save the task successfully, and tasks, two tasks also here display, and I'll change the status here. So when you tick click on the tick correct icon, done icon. Okay, you can see we can update this status. Okay, we can call to the Supabase handler, and the update data method, and you can change the. Okay, I'll click on the done icon and refresh. Okay, you can see the color color is changed. That's mean you change the uh, status. Okay, let refresh again the table data. Yeah, you can see here the status is true, and that's mean this task is done. Also you can delete tasks. successfully. uh, yeah, that's the way how you can delete the tasks. Okay, so hope you guys all enjoyed my video and got the all knowledge about how to connect, not all, actually the beginners level knowledge, how we can perform root operations using Flutter and Supabase. Okay, thank you very much.